Kia ora guys, well our first lesson today is on how to use doubling trees in order to solve multiplication problems. So multiplication problems is when we are counting sets of objects. So a multiplication problem like 5 times 8 means that there are 5 groups of 8, or you can even solve that as 8 groups of 5. It doesn't matter which order is the group size and which order is, and which side is the group side and which side is how many on each. So I could represent that like this, 5 groups of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's one group. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 groups. I can do it that way, or I could do it as 8 groups of 5, which would be groups of 5 like this, 8 times. Alright? Now I'm only doing 4 there, but you get the point. So we're making groups in order to solve these. Now we can use a doubling tree in order to solve larger problems if we don't know the times table fact. If you just know what 5 times 8 is, well great, that's why we practice our extra maths, so that we know our basic facts really quickly. But if you don't know the basic fact, we can use a doubling tree in order to help us get the correct answer. Let's have a go. So we're going to solve, first of all, 3 times 8. That's our first problem. 3 times 8. What is 3 groups of 8 or 8 groups of 3? Well, I'm going to go with 8 groups of 3 because I think that's a little bit easier. So first things first, I'm going to draw them out. I'm going to draw out 3 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, there's my 8 groups of 3. We can see them here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 groups of 3. Right, now how a doubling tree works is you are going to take 2 of them together and you are going to join those up. So what's 3 plus 3? Well, the answer is 6. What's 3 plus 3? Well, it's 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6. So now we've simplified that 8 groups of 3 into 4 groups of 6. Alright, then we take the 6 and the 6 and we join them together. What's 6 plus 6? The answer is 12. 6 plus 6, the answer is 12. And then finally we join the two 12s together. What's 12 plus 12? 24. So the answer to our first problem, what is 3 times 8? The answer is 24. And you can see that we've solved that using a basic doubling tree. This is really good when you don't know the times table fact. If you don't know that 3 times 8 is 24 off the top of your head, this is a good strategy that you can use in order to find the correct answer. Let's have another try. This time we'll use our 4 times tables. Let's go 4 times 7. What is 4 times 7? Well, I don't know, so I'm going to write out 4 7 times. Or I could write out 7 4 times, but for this one I'm going to write out 4 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, just like before, we're going to join the two 4s. Like this. Oh, I notice that there's 1 left over. See that one at the end? I don't have anything to join with it. So I'm just going to leave it there for now. Alright? Here we go. What's 4 plus 4? 8. I know that. 4 plus 4 is 8. And you'll notice here that I have the one at the end. So that one, because it's on its own, it just comes down all by itself. Alright? Now, what's 8 plus 8? 8 plus 8 is 16, because I know my doubles. 8 plus 8 is 16. And over here, I'm going to join the 8 with the 4. 8 plus 4, I'm going to count on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 8 plus 4 is 12. Finally, my last step, I have a 16 and a 12 to join. 16 plus 12, well 10 and 10 is 20, and 6 and 2 is 8. So my answer is 28. Ka pai, let's try one more, and then I want you to go have a go at your practice tasks. Alright, let's do something in the 6 times tables this time. Let's go 6 times 6. So I'm going to have to write out 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, I want you to press pause on the video in a second, and I want you to have a go all by yourself to see if you can work through this doubling tree of 6 times 6. Press pause now and have a go on a piece of paper. Alright, that should be enough time. If not, you can hit pause again. Hopefully you joined all the 6s first, and you worked out that 6 plus 6 is 12 for each of them. Then you would have joined the 12 and the 12 to get 24. And lastly, this one, because it had nothing to join with, would have just come straight down. And then we can add the 12 and the 24 at the end, which equals 36. 6 times 6 is 36. Hopefully you managed to do that correctly. Now I'd like you to go onto the document, and I've put up some questions for you to follow up for Wednesday and Thursday. Remember, this is a 2-day maths topic, so don't submit your task at the end of Wednesday's learning. Ka pai team, good luck, see you later.